Hey Tina, I heard the big news. Is it true? Are you really going to get married? Oh wow, Jess, it's been so long since I last heard from you. But yes, it's actually true. We're going to try and have the wedding before the end of the year. Wow, really? Oh, that's coming up quickly though. Honestly, I really am surprised though. You used to be so shy and fat and ugly when we were in school together. In fact, I think it's just unforgivable that you think you can even get married before me. Wait, what? I'm sorry, what is all this all of a sudden? I get that you want to try and show that you're better than me by getting married first, but I just think that makes your wedding all the more sad. Honestly, did you really think that this would change the fact that you're still the same shy little downer that you always were? Do you really think that I'm getting married just so that I can brag about it to you? And why do you keep bringing up how I was in high school? And not only that, but who do you think you are to tell me whether I can or can't get married? You don't need to get so mad about it. I'm only being honest with you. After all, you've always been in my shadow ever since we were little kids. It's not just high school. All throughout our childhood, you could never once manage to outshine me. But I guess you think that this is your shot, huh? Jess, I really don't even know what to say to this. You don't actually think that's why I'm getting married, do you? Honestly, part of me can't even blame you for what you're trying to get away with here, but I still think that it's just pathetic. After all, I am clearly the much prettier, popular, all-around better one out of the two of us. So with that said, why don't you just give up on this silly wedding business? After all, I doubt that whoever you're going to marry can even be all that great since he's marrying you. Okay, Jess, you really are going too far. You don't need to start insulting my fiancé now. He is a really kind, sweet guy who cares a lot about me, and I won't let you badmouth him. So he's kind and sweet and cares a lot. Basically, what you're telling me is that you are going to marry someone ugly then, huh? Because who else would want to marry a woman like you? I doubt that this guy is even all that great. Probably just some loser who only has a part-time job at a grocery store or something. Jess, you literally have no idea what you're talking about, so please stop making so many assumptions about my fiancé. I'm just saying the only man I would ever let marry me would have to be working for a huge company and have a great salary. In fact, if you really want to know, I'm dating someone right now who is quite high up in the management for Orange Industries. Well, I didn't ask, I don't really want to know, and it's clear that you're just trying to gloat. But I'm afraid if that's who you're dating, your attempt to brag failed. What are you talking about? Are you saying that you're with someone even better than that? Well, it's just that my fiancé also works for Orange Industries, and last I heard, you work there as well, don't you? Hold on a second, are you serious about that? Please tell me that's some kind of a joke. Your fiancé really works at Orange? That's right. The guy that you said couldn't have anything but a part-time job is one of your coworkers. And his name is Josh, if you really want to know. You can probably guess who he is now, though. In fact, he's a branch director, so I wouldn't be surprised if you were actually working for him. Hold on a second, you're telling me you're going to marry Josh Beck? As in the Josh Beck? That's who you're going to marry? Don't tell me that you do actually know him. Wow, I was only guessing that you might have, but I guess I was right. No, this can't be right. I don't understand. Josh is all mine. He can't be marrying you. That's impossible. Not only are you going to be getting married before me, but you're going to try and take my man away from me, too? You think you can just have an affair with another woman's man, get hitched, and get away with that? Hold on just a second there. What do you mean that my Josh is also your Josh? You don't actually mean that you two are dating as well, do you? Of course we're dating. Who else did you think I was talking about when I said I was dating a man from Orange? I mean, Josh is the perfect package. He's handsome, smart, so young, and yet so high up in the company. How dare he choose some loser like you over me? Josh, pick up the phone right this instant. I am dead serious. Are you cheating on me? We are this close to narrowing down our wedding day, so please tell me this isn't happening. You're not actually going out with Jess behind my back, are you?
Tina, What in the world are you talking about? Do you really think that I'm cheating on you? Who's this even coming from? Who in the world is Jess?
Jess is a girl that I've known ever since I was little. She reached out to me when we were talking and she told me that she was dating you after I told her that you and I were engaged.
Wait, what? Did this lady really say that about us? Are you serious?
Yes, it's all true. She told me that you both worked at Orange Industries and that you were having a secret office romance.
Well, Tina, you have to believe me when I say that I've never ever cheated on you. I mean, I didn't even know that we had a Jess working in the office. Or at least certainly not in the department that I directly manage.
But she said that she worked at the same company with you and even said that you were the branch director.
Hold on a sec. Are you talking about Jess Jones? As in the temp that we hired? You two are childhood friends?
Well, I wouldn't say that we're exactly friends, and I also have no idea if she's working as a temp or not.
Okay. Well, the only Jess that I know of working under me is Jess the temp. I never really guessed that she'd pop up in my personal life like this. To think that she was really trying to say that her and I were dating, that's just crazy.
Why do you say it like that? Did something happen between the two of you at work or something?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really want to talk about this, but I guess now I really have no choice. But the thing is that her and I had a little trouble with each other earlier on. She kept telling other people in the office that her and I were going out as well, but it just was not true. You have to know that I'm telling the truth.
You're kidding me. So you mean she's been telling other people this same thing?
Yeah, but I guess maybe she wanted to try bragging to you since you two go way back. I don't want to sound rude, but she very much struck me as someone who looks down on others just because she's pretty. In fact, all of the temps that we ended up hiring were already married, so I always wondered if that's why she was telling people that we were together and engaged.
I don't even know what to say to that. That's just completely unhinged behavior. What is the matter with Jess?
I mean, I told her to stop spreading those rumours, and I always tried to correct what she told people, but I can't keep an eye on her all the time.
And, you know, she always was such a prideful person, even when we were in school together. I'm not really surprised that she refused to stop even after you asked her to. I remember she used to make up stories about dating popular boys at our school just to make herself look better. But then the truth would always come up, and the guy would always be so clueless when asked if he was really dating Jess.
Wow. It sounds to me like she's probably gotten pretty good at telling this same story.
I wouldn't be surprised if it's something she's had a lot of practice with. And I don't suppose there's any chance that you could transfer her somewhere else, right? I just really don't know how I feel about the two of you working too close together. Who knows what she'll try next?
Well, I don't think that you have anything to worry about. You see, Jess's contract actually runs up this month, so after that she'll have to go and find another job.
Oh, really? Oh, that's a huge relief to hear. Thank goodness.
Yeah, typically we hire our temps, but HR's report on her is just filled with misconduct, spreading rumours around the office, and her output of work is just so far below the peers she was hired with. And obviously we've tried lots of things to convince her to improve her quality of work, but whatever we say seems to go in one ear and out the other. So for now our strategy has been to be pretty hands-off until the contract runs up.
Oh, I see. Well, it sounds to me like that's the best thing to do to prevent any kind of drama from unfolding. And I just want to say that I am so sorry for accusing you of cheating on me before.
Oh, Tina, I have to say I was really surprised, but I understand now that we've talked out. Anyways, I've got to get back to it. Talk to you soon.
Hey, Tina, what is the matter with you? Why did you stop reading my texts? You know I can see when you've opened them, right? Anyways, I wasn't telling you how you don't deserve to get married before me. You do know that, right? Oh, Jess, I am so sorry to leave you like that. I was just talking to Josh a little about all of this. And he made it clear to me that you two have absolutely nothing going on. In fact, it sounds like he's actually actively trying to avoid you. Wait, what? Did he really say that? But Of course he and I are dating! You really just need to give this a rest. I talked to Josh and he cleared up this whole thing for me. He told me all about how you've been spreading rumors all over the office that you two are together. But you really shouldn't be using people like that to try and fluff up your own reputation at work. Okay, well, sure, at first, when I started telling people about us, it was all a lie, but then Josh and I really did start going out and it stopped being a lie. He even proposed to me and we're supposed to be getting married. What in the world are you talking about? I mean, I can still remember the day he did it. I had no idea he could be so angry. He called me into his office and yelled at me about something to do with work or something, and that's when I felt it, the love that we had for each other. Love? What part of that sounds like love to you? Well, I went into his office and he had this really stern look on his face, and he asked me to quit lying to people around the office about us. But that means that he was telling me it wasn't a lie anymore and that we were going out together. Are you kidding me? Is that really what you got out of that statement? Of course it is, and he talked to me about how my contract is going to be coming up soon and how he and I should get married, but he really has such a subtle way with words. Jess, I have no idea what it is that he actually said to you, but I can guarantee that is not what he meant. I don't know what's going on in that head of yours, but it is not living in the same reality as everyone else. I don't know what to tell you. After all, Josh and I are already going to be getting married next month. I've already made my appointments to get my hair done and everything. I mean, the only thing that I can't wrap my head around is why you thought that you ever had a chance with a man like Josh. What are you talking about? You are literally delusional. Why can't you just wake up? Man, you are such a sore loser. Do you know that? You're just jealous because I have Josh and you don't, and you're finally having to come to terms with that. Are you kidding me? You're the one who has no idea at all about what you're talking about. But don't worry, I'll still send you an invitation to our wedding, just so that you'll finally see that I'm telling the truth. Hey, when are you finally going to show up here? You really have got some nerve if you think I'll let you miss this. What are you even talking about right now, Jess? In fact, where is everybody? Even Josh's parents aren't here yet. In fact, I'm the only one here at all. Maybe everyone just got lost finding the place and are all going to show up soon? Wait, hold on a second. Show up where? Why are you waiting for Josh's parents? What do you mean, where am I? I'm at the wedding venue that Josh picked out for us to get married in. I'm here in my white dress waiting for the wedding party. But Hawaii isn't all that big, so I don't get how everyone is late like this. Wait a minute, you're in Hawaii right now? Well, duh, I told Josh that's where I wanted to get married, and he told me that he would make it happen. I really am so proud of him for doing this for me while he was so busy with work. It's always been my dream to get married in some kind of beautiful place like this, and now it's finally coming true. I don't even know what to say. I really hope this is some kind of big joke for your sake, though. Did you really fly all the way to Hawaii to get married? Hello? Haven't you been reading any of the texts that I've been sending you just now? So, anyways, are you almost here? The wedding is going to start soon, and I am still waiting for everyone to show up. I don't get how they could all be this late. Well, I don't know what to tell you, but we're all still in the city, and that's where our wedding is happening. So we're all still here back home. Nobody's going to Hawaii to see you get married. Wait, what? What are you talking about? That can't be right. I'm not getting married in the city. But if you're telling me that everyone's got the wrong address and is still in the city, then I'm going to be really mad. Seriously, what are you even talking about? I really just had no idea you would even take things this far. I mean, how did you actually get on a plane to Hawaii without realizing what a huge mistake you were making? Mistake? No, you're misunderstanding. I'm where I'm supposed to be. Everyone else made the mistake because they're still not here yet. I'm still waiting for everyone to show up here for my big Hawaiian wedding.
Jess, this is the last time I'll say this. You and I are not getting married. Nobody is going to Hawaii. Now please, just stop this.
Mr. Beck, is that you?
It is. And honestly, at this point, I have to say that I think I'm scared of you more than anything. I mean, to be so wrapped up in your delusions that you flew all the way to Hawaii. I think you should go and find a therapist or something.
Josh, how could you say that about me? That is so rude. And just why are you texting me from Jess's number? You're supposed to be here for our wedding.
Did you not read my message? I'm not marrying you, and I never, ever was. The only person I'm getting married to today is Tina.
No, you're wrong. You're marrying me, and I'm going to be your housewife and never have to work another day in my life. That's why you said that you weren't going to be hiring me after my contract ran out, right? Because we're getting married.
I seriously don't even know how to answer that. I told you we weren't hiring you because you've been a terrible employee. You've been telling everyone we're together after I asked you not to, and now you're harassing my fiancé. You've ignored everything I've been trying to tell you and insisting that your version of reality is the correct one.
Wait a second, you mean that you've really been mad at me this whole time?
Of course, I've been mad with you. But after a while I just gave up because I realised there's no point in talking to you. But anyways, I've got my own wedding to hurry about here, so I don't have time to deal with your craziness anymore. So good luck getting back home. I hope you brought a return ticket.
Wait, no, this can't be happening to me. We were supposed to be getting married. You're supposed to be all mine. You can't do this to me. You can't just leave me here. You're supposed to be mine. All mine. Apparently, Jess hasn't bought a return ticket because she thought that Josh and her were going to go on their honeymoon right after the wedding. She had also spent all of her money on nice clothes and getting her makeup done for the wedding, also thinking that she's going to be able to rely on Josh for his money. By the time she finally flew back here, it was clear that she had been through quite a lot. She looked an absolute mess. The last thing that Josh ever did for her was to send a company vehicle to pick her up from the airport and drive her home. On the way there, Jess had it explained to her that her position with the company was terminated as her contract had finished. In the end, Jess ran to her parents to beg them for help. But they were just as aware of her delusions as the rest of us and refused to play along. In fact, they offered to let Jess live with them if she sought out psychiatric help for her issues. Jess insisted nothing was wrong with her, and without a job, money, or anywhere else to go, she had to say yes. I can only hope that with her parents' love and some good therapy, that Jess can realize the mess she made of her own life. As for Josh and I, we got married without any issues and continue to live happily as husband and wife. We blocked Jess and everything, changed our number, and Josh even put in a request to manage a different branch so that we could move. With any luck, that's the last we'll ever hear from Jess.
These are the source files for this day, boss. I have made sure that the project stays on track, and our milestones do not get missed. There will be no need for you to take care of these things anymore. Not that there will be a project to take care of anyways. We lost the gig. They called and cancelled the project.
What? How? It can't be. Everything was progressing according to the given plan.
I even briefed the client just yesterday about all the milestones. Not to mention, they seem to be pretty happy with everything. Oh yeah? Riddle me this then. Why did they not only cancel this project, but ended their entire business with us right after you briefed them about everything so well? Why can an old client just close down all the deals with us if everything was going all right from our end? How am I suddenly sitting in my office without any business or even a single small project whatsoever?
I don't understand, sir. It's all just beyond reason. The team has even been ahead of all the deadlines. All the boxes were ticked from both sides.
How do you not know the error in all your submissions? Do I pay you for being ignorant of what's going on under your nose? You were the head of the development team. The same team that made a mess of things and cost me a fortune. And now you say that you didn't see a blunder that was made under your own supervision? It's unprofessional and unacceptable. I can apologize for everything other than my ignorance towards my work, sir. I have never left a hair undone with even a single project. And I don't know how this calamity fell upon us. But rest assured, I'll be at this office early tomorrow. I'll check their feedback and find out the reason for this abrupt denial. Hopefully, I will get them back on track with us. I've had enough of you. No need for you to come tomorrow morning. I'll handle the things myself from now on.
What do you mean, sir? I don't understand. I have to be there. It's my job.
It's no longer your job, man. I wish I didn't have to do this over the phone. But in the light of all that you've costed me today, you're fired, Brooks. You'll be sent the official papers by tomorrow.
But it's not fair, sir. I know it was a big project. You still have to give me a chance. I know I can make this right. Just let me come tomorrow. Please.
You either take me for an idiot, or even worse, you are an extremely stupid person yourself. I run a high-end business. I do not have time to give second chances to people. You're lucky I allowed you the privilege of my words. Although you don't deserve any. I have worked hard for every penny you've ever given me. I worked this job with all my heart for 5 years. I have made the ends meet for your sake in the past. You know I can handle this too. At least show me the client feedback. I deserve to know what I did wrong. Don't just kick me out like that. You deserve even worse. Look at yourself, begging for a job you can't do well. You should be ashamed of yourself. And enough with your laments of the past. You know you were just my employee, and you had to work hard every day to show your worth to me. The worth that has now gone stale. And I don't like professional odors like that near my office. So don't even try to show your face here again.
I heard what happened. Everyone at the office is still in shock too.
Finally, a reply. Where have you been? I've been texting you for days now, and you didn't even show up at the apartment. I needed you so bad.
I've just been a lot busier. You know, Brooks, I can't always babysit you. I wish I could, but I can't.
I don't think this is the way to talk to someone you love when they are in pain. You don't know the half of what I went through, and why I had to go through it. I wasn't even shown the feedback of the client. Wasn't even allowed in the building. Just thrown away. Just like that. Fired. It's not fair.
I understand your pain, Brooks. But everyone's had their own baggage too. You have to understand that too.
How can you be so indifferent to whatever happened to me, knowing what I was going through? You didn't even leave me a single reply. And now when you come back, you justify your ignorance of my pain.
It's work, Brooks. We are all occupied with the project. It's a very tense situation in the office.
Wait. What did you just say? Did you just say project? How am I suddenly sitting in my office without any business or even a single small project whatsoever? This is what Collins texted me that day. How on earth is it possible for him to get the team busy on something when he was robbed dry of projects just 2 days ago? Unless he never lost the projects. And unless he never lost a client, he blamed me for losing. But why did he fire me then? What could have been the reason? And why did he hide it?
I didn't expect it to happen soon, but it's good to see you catching up. Though you still failed to observe that he didn't fire me, even though I was the main dev on that project. Equally as eligible for blame as you. All I got was your position.
What are you talking about? What do you mean?
I mean that you're a dummy. God, you're so stupid you can't get a single clue. He fired you because I wanted him to do so. Enough of this act now. I am not your girlfriend anymore. Your use for me is finished. Was that so hard to read, you idiot? I didn't even talk to you since you've been fired. Not a single consolation. And you still think that I love you? I love Collins. He is more of a man than you'll ever be. We are together now. And we don't think you should be in that office. That's it.
No! Eva! Please no! I can't bear it! First a job, and now you? What have I ever done wrong for you? Is this how you pay me back? For my love and sincerity?
Honestly, the flow of things was quite different. It wasn't the office and then me that you lost. It was me first, and then I got you kicked out of the office. And yeah, simps like you should be dealt with like that. Kicked to the curb is what you deserve. And I bet even my insult would be a turn-on for you, given how well you beg.
Behave yourself now, Eva. I'm anything but a beggar. It's filthy enough to cheat on your boyfriend, Even filthier to brag about it. I have not done a single bad thing to you. I got you in the office. You had your job because of me. I even got you promoted through my recommendations. I'll never forget what you did to me. This is how you answer to goodness and love? I am ashamed that I ever shared a relationship with you.
With me or without, you are a full package of failures. I was just using you as my stepping stone. This is what all your worth counted to. A bloody stone for me to step on. Nothing more. I climbed over you, and now I am the girlfriend of your superior. And I got you fired straight away. Do you see how much power I have over you, loser? Now go and cry somewhere else.
As far as I know, Eva, you're not anyone's superior. You're just a whore. Remember that. Bye. Hey Brooks, man. How are you doing now? Better than before, my man. I've been facing an existential crisis lately. It's been hard. I understand, man. Such things happen to all of us. Just hold on. Whatever it is, it will pass. Yeah, it will. Anyways, thanks for looking out for me all these days. I am thankful for having such a friend like you. Don't worry about it, my man. I owed it to all the good times we had. Can't leave my own friend alone in the darkness. I would have left the job myself, man, if not for my tight financial situation. I hope you understand. I understand, man. Though, you texted early today. Aren't you at work right now? Yeah, the work. About that, there's been a pickle. That big project? You have not been able to make any progress ahead of your milestones. If anything, I think the team has even ruined some part of the already done work. Thanks to the bad direction from above, we need help. I need help. I think there are a lot of good business developers out there in the market. Though I don't want any good to happen for Collins, I still can't see you in trouble. Wait, I'll recommend some names and contacts. We've tried all those professionals already, so you can spare me the names on your list. They kind of want the main man himself. Only your hands and mine would do, Brooks. What? You can be serious, my man. Yes, I am serious, Brooks. They want you there. Back in the office with a job? No, just for this one project, my man. They want you to see it true. The clients themselves. They are pretty mad after they got to know that the main man in development team is fired. Right now, we don't have many options. We need you. Please help us complete this. It will be a huge loss for the company. A project as huge as this can cause a lot of damage to the company's reputation if it goes down. Do you even hear yourself right now? How can you come to advocate for them before me? After whatever they did to me, it's a clear no from my side. And don't even ask me again, man. You really want to know why I am here? Why do I have to advocate for them before you? It's because that bitch gave me an ultimatum. That I either convince you, or I am fired from the job. They know I am your good friend, and they know I need the job. Please, Brooks. I have always been a good friend to you. I am asking you this one favor. Please don't say no to me. I never imagined that I can be this cynical. Collins has really lost his head to that slut. Will you, calm down now. I can never let your position be harmed. Even if it takes me to do a project for these scums. Just tell Collins to text me himself. If he wants my service, and that'll do. Thank you, Brooks. I will always remember this favor of yours. I'll tell him to text you straight away. This is all you will need to complete the project. Update me when you're done with it. Well, well. If it isn't my late boss, acting like he is still my boss. I know very well what I'll need for the project. I bloody made it to what it is now. Although, you seem to be unaware of what you need to do to get me to do this project. And what is it about now? Can't you just quit crying and get over with it already? We don't have enough time for your blabbering. Who's crying over anything? Moreover, if someone here needs to get over something, it would be you. You're not my boss anymore. Stop acting like it. If you want me to do you a good one, ask properly. Hey Brooks, I need you to help me on the given project. Will you be good enough to help me? Was this plea good enough for you? Or does your insecurity require more courtesy? I told you to ask properly. And in a trade, a proper way to ask for a service is by making a transaction first. Not with words, with actual currency. Damn it! How dare you! You're so far beyond the line right now, Brooks. You do know what happens to your friend's job if you keep this up. Yeah, I do. I also happen to know the amount of loss the company will bear if you fail to deliver this one. More than that, I also know that the clients want me to handle the project. So, it's better to pay me 1/3 of what you're getting for the project than losing all with your failure without me. Moreover, think about your professional future if you fail to deliver a project so famous and huge. I knew you were a selfish brat from the get-go. If only I hadn't needed you so bad, I would have made you pay for this behavior. Either you pay up, or go away. I won't do you a single favor without a payment. Okay, just do it. I am sending the amount to your account now. Verify it and start on the project today. The final deadline is Saturday noon. Deliver it to me in the morning at noon so I can get the team to verify it before giving it to the client. Good. See you Saturday.
Hey, Simp. It's noon already, and you were supposed to deliver it in the morning. It's delivery time. Submit the project to me now.
Did you really need to text me? I mean, Collins can come get his project himself, can't he? You, on the other hand, should only focus on stuff you excel at, and that's wearing yourself out.
Shut up, wimp. As a matter of fact, I've been appointed a partner in business to Collins. So it's my project now too, as much as it is his. So deliver it already, please, and don't waste any more of my precious time. We're already late enough for the team verification of project because of your retardedness.
You don't need to get my project verified from a team that was unable to do it without me. All the source files are attached to it. Every challenge and demand has been catered to.
Look at our slave doing our bidding so well. Good boy. Don't worry. In time, I'll make you do more for me, and without any payments too. I'll make you a rug under my feet, and I am sure you'll love it. Goodbye. Don't forget to rub yourself over my insults.
We'll see about that. Good riddance for now.
You fucking moron. Is there no limit to your decline? You had one task, and you stopped it. The project was full of errors. How humiliated we were before the clients. God, your project made us look like imbeciles. Your incompetent ass cost us a fortune. Swine.
I can only imagine how humiliating that would have felt. By the way, do you still think those errors were made by mistake? I guess, for people who don't know how to read the source files, can't know that the whole project was mutilated on purpose.
What the fuck? You can't. You jeopardize our deal on purpose? You worthless piece of entrails. I'll make you pay for this. Keep this in mind. Collins will make you pay now.
As it stands, woman, I am the one making you pay. And on all's end, it seems. You've already paid me the 1/3 of what you were going to earn. And now you won't even earn as much as you paid me. Moreover, now that you're a partner in business, you'll be equally affected by the losses. At last, you people get what you deserve.
Bloody hell! You cannot even imagine what's coming for you. Collins will rip you apart, you maggot.
Oh, but I think I do see what's coming. A shitload of trash talking, that is. Forgive me for asking, but who's the rug now? How does it feel to be crushed under my feet? How are your breaths? Is it getting difficult to breathe? Don't worry about that, though. Your whole life is going on a ventilator soon. I have never seen a person as manipulative as you. Scums like you should not even be in business. People like you should not be in business. Now you know well how it feels to be looked upon. Though, unlike me, you deserve it. But don't worry. You may be thinking that you've gotten off easy, yet I am going to make you pay now. Your friend is going to get fired, and you're going to be sued in court for intentionally jeopardizing a deal between us. I have made all the preparations. See you in court, you dog. What job? Haven't you been to your office? He already resigned, and his resignation letter awaits you on your table. What? That scum doesn't have the guts to quit even if it were on his life. Stop daydreaming. That ruse of his finances is still on my hand. No, it's not. I gave him the money you paid for the job. So made you cut the ruse while you thought you'd tighten it. Checkmate. On another hand, the money you paid me was paid as dues clearance. That means, officially, you never gave me any money for this project. All you gave me was for already remaining dues. Moreover, the contract with clients has your signatures on it. And now Eva's too. The courts will hold you accountable, not me. Do you really think this makes a case against me? Really, man? You really are retarded at everything you do. You really deserve to fail. To hell with you and your games. You will pay for the damages you have done to us. I'll make sure of that. You tried to make sure about a lot of other things. And did they happen? First, manage dealing with your crashing business and the poverty that awaits you like a demon. Then maybe tried to make me pay. Until then, burn. Good riddance. I don't understand. There are multiple verifications before a project is delivered to the client. How did your project pass all of these verifications unnoticed? David, my friend, I was the head of all developments in that same company. I know the details of work and the procedures of the office. First of all, the landmines I set in the project are so sharp, they can't be seen by even a senior dev. Secondly, I gave them the project so late that it couldn't have been verified by the team. It was delivered as it is. Thanks, man. Only you could have seen the way out. They'd have continued manipulating me in the future too. Had you done them this favor? I can't be grateful enough for the money too. You bought me my freedom. Thanks for everything. You were close to losing a job just for being a friend of mine. I owed you this much, so that money is all yours. As for me, revenge has been enough.
Eva was devastated after she had to pay up half the fine. Under debt and out of a professional career, she lived the rest of her life in shame and utter poverty. She tried to make amends with Brooks again, but he rejected her straight away.
Collins was financially sunk. His firm went out of business and any sort of respect it had in the past years because he had little money left to continue any business. He went on to become an employee for a low-end company with low salary. Brooks, as learned and intelligent as he was, got along easily. He and David opened up a newer firm that flourished well under their supervision. He married 3 years later with a pretty and loyal woman.